Hey everyone, welcome to Daily Learning with Andy. Great to have you with us today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Andy.
And I'm Emily. We're here to help you speak English naturally and confidently. Before we dive in, if you're enjoying our lessons, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It really supports the channel.
Absolutely. So Emily, how's your day been so far?
My day started really nicely. I went for a short walk before work, and for some reason, everything just felt extra peaceful. The weather was perfect, birds were chirping, and I didn't even look at my phone for the whole walk. It kind of set the tone for the rest of my day.
That sounds wonderful. A calm morning walk can make such a difference.
Definitely. What about you, Andy? How's your day going?
Mine started a bit rough, to be honest. My alarm didn't go off, so I overslept by almost an hour.
Oh no, oversleeping can really throw you off.
I know, I woke up in a panic, but then I remembered we're recording this in the afternoon, not the morning, so everything worked out fine.
Lucky timing.
Very lucky, and actually that leads us right into today's topic.
It does. Today we're going to learn how to talk about your day in English, something you'll use all the time.
Exactly. When you meet someone, one of the first questions they ask is, "How was your day?" Or, "What did you do today?" And if you can answer naturally, your conversations will flow better and feel more meaningful. So today we'll practice different ways to describe your day, share what happened, and talk about your experiences. Let's get started.
Okay, so Andy, tell me, how do you normally start describing your day when someone asks?
Good question. I think it depends on the day. If it was a good day, I might say something like, "Oh, my day was great. I got so much done."
Nice. And if it was a bad day?
Then maybe, "Honestly, today was pretty tough. Nothing went according to plan."
I like that you mentioned according to plan. That's a useful phrase. It means things happened the way you expected them to happen.
Yes. So if things go according to plan, everything is smooth. But if they don't, well, that's when your day gets interesting.
Exactly. So, listeners, here's a simple pattern you can use. Start with how you felt about your day overall. My day was amazing, or my day was exhausting, or my day was pretty normal.
Good advice. Then you can add details. For example, my day was exhausting because I had 3 meetings back to back.
Back to back, that means one right after another with no break, right? So 3 meetings back to back means you finish one meeting and immediately start the next one. No time to breathe.
That does sound exhausting.
It is. What about you, Andy? How do you typically describe your day?
I tend to focus on 1 or 2 interesting moments. Like today, I'd say, my day started badly because I overslept, but then it turned around.
Turned around. I love that phrase. It means things got better.
Exactly. If your day starts bad but then turns around, it means the situation improved. Things went from negative to positive. So you could also say, my day turned out better than I expected.
Yes, turned out is another great phrase. It means the final result or how things ended up.
Let's talk about describing the morning. Most people want to know how your day started.
Good idea. So, what are some things people do in the morning?
Well, this morning I woke up around 7. Then I took a quick shower and got dressed.
Sounds efficient. I try to keep my mornings simple. After my shower, I had breakfast, just some toast and fruit. Much healthier than what I usually choose. After that, I checked my emails and got ready to come here.
So you had a pretty standard morning routine.
Standard, yeah, nothing unusual happened today for me. This morning, like I said, I overslept, so I had to rush.
That can definitely mess up your whole rhythm for the day.
It really can. I was in such a hurry that I skipped breakfast completely.
Skipped breakfast? I hope you at least had something small.
I did. I just grabbed the banana and ran out the door.
Grabbed is such a common morning action, taking something quickly on your way out.
Exactly. I grabbed my keys, grabbed my bag, grabbed a banana. A very speedy start.
Now, let's move to the middle of the day, the afternoon. Emily, what did you do this afternoon?
Well, before coming here, I stopped by the grocery store.
Stopped by. This is a nice casual phrase. It means you went somewhere briefly, just for a short visit.
That's right. I stopped by the store to pick up some milk and bread.
Pick up, another everyday phrase. To pick up something means to get it or buy it.
Yes, you can pick up groceries, pick up a friend, pick up your dry cleaning. It's very versatile.
Versatile means it has many uses. Good word. Thanks.
So, after I picked up groceries, I came straight here. I had a Zoom call with a friend who lives overseas.
Oh, nice. How did that go?
It went really well. We caught up for about an hour.
Caught up. This is essential for English learners. To catch up with someone means to talk about what's been happening in your lives recently.
Yes, when you haven't seen someone in a while, you catch up with them. You share news and updates.
You can also say, let's catch up sometime, when you want to make plans to talk with someone.
Right. So my friend and I caught up about work, family, everything that's been going on.
That sounds lovely.
It was. After that, I did some chores around the house.
Chores. These are the small tasks you have to do at home, like cleaning or laundry. I did the dishes, tidied up the living room, that sort of thing.
Tidied up. That means to organize or make neat.
Yes, if your room is messy, you tidy it up. You put things away and make it look nice.
Okay, so we've covered morning and afternoon. Now let's talk about evening. This is when people usually relax, or at least try to relax. What do you usually do in the evening?
I usually wind down by watching something on TV or reading.
Wind down. This is such a useful phrase. It means to relax gradually after a busy day.
Yes, exactly. You're transitioning from the busy, stressful part of the day to a calmer state. I love that.
How do you wind down after work?
I sometimes watch a comedy show. Laughing helps me wind down.
That makes sense. I usually wind down by cooking dinner. I find it relaxing.
Interesting. Some people find cooking stressful, but you find it relaxing.
I know, I'm probably unusual, but there's something about chopping vegetables and following a recipe that calms me down.
Calms you down. That means it makes you feel peaceful and less anxious.
Right. After dinner, I might watch a show or call a friend. Do you stay up late?
Stay up late means to go to bed later than usual?
Right. If you normally go to bed at 10, but you stay up until midnight, then you stayed up late then.
No, I don't usually stay up late. I'm more of an early to bed person. I try to be in bed by 10:30.
That's healthy. I tend to stay up too late watching videos online. That's a very common problem these days. Let's talk about some phrases you can use to connect different parts of your day.
Oh, good idea. These are like the glue that holds your story together.
Exactly. So you might start with first thing this morning or earlier today. Those are great for talking about the beginning.
Then you could say after that or later on.
Yes. Later on, I went to the gym. Or after that, I made dinner. For talking about the sequence of events, you can use then or next.
I had breakfast, then I checked my emails, then I left for work.
And if you want to jump to the end of your story, you can say finally or by the end of the day.
By the end of the day, I was completely exhausted.
Completely exhausted, that means very, very tired, totally worn out.
Yes, that was me yesterday, actually. Now, let's practice describing emotions throughout the day because your feelings change, right?
Absolutely. You might start the day feeling energized, but end it feeling drained.
Drained. That's a strong word. It means you have no energy left at all, like a battery that's completely empty.
Great comparison. So you could say, this morning I felt energized, but by evening I felt drained.
You can also use words like stressed, relaxed, frustrated, excited, content.
Content is a nice one. It means satisfied and peaceful, not super excited, but quietly happy.
Right. After dinner, I felt content just sitting on the couch.
Sometimes I feel restless in the evening.
Restless means you can't relax. You feel like you need to do something or move around.
Exactly, like you have extra energy but nowhere to put it.
I get that sometimes too. That's when I go for a walk.
Let's talk about unexpected things that happen during your day.
Oh, this is important. Not every day goes smoothly, right?
So how do you describe when something unexpected happens?
You could say out of nowhere or all of a sudden. Those both mean something happens suddenly without warning.
I was working quietly and out of nowhere, my phone rang. Or all of a sudden, it started raining.
You can also say something came out of left field. That's a funny expression. It means something completely unexpected. It comes from baseball, actually. Left field is far away, so if something comes from there, you don't see it coming.
I love learning where phrases come from. So my boss gave me a new project today. It really came out of left field.
Perfect use. What about when things go wrong? How do you talk about that?
Oh, there's so many ways. You could say something went wrong or didn't work out. My plan to finish all my work didn't work out.
Or you could say you ran into problems. Ran into problems means you encountered difficulties.
Yes, I ran into problems with my computer today. It kept freezing.
Super frustrating. You can also say something was a disaster.
Ooh, that's pretty dramatic. It means something went very badly.
My presentation was a disaster. I forgot half of what I wanted to say.
But hopefully most days aren't disastrous.
True. On the flip side, let's talk about when things go well.
On the flip side, that means the opposite or the other perspective.
Exactly. So when things go well, you might say everything went smoothly.
Smoothly means without problems, easily. My meeting went smoothly. Everyone agreed with my ideas. You could also say something was a success, or went great, or I nailed it.
That's a fun one. To nail something means you did it perfectly.
I was nervous about my presentation, but I totally nailed it.
It's a very satisfying feeling to nail something.
It really is. We should talk about time expressions because they're so useful when describing your day.
Great point. Things like this morning, this afternoon, tonight.
Yes, and earlier or a few hours ago, I had coffee earlier, but now I want another cup.
You can also be more specific, like around noon, at lunchtime, in the evening, or even more specific, at exactly 3 o'clock or around 7:30.
Around means approximately, not exact, but close.
Right. If you say, I woke up around 7, it might have been 6:55 or 7:05, somewhere near 7.
What about all day?
That emphasizes something happened throughout the entire day. I've been busy all day, or all morning, all afternoon, all evening.
I was in meetings all morning. I didn't have a single break.
Not a single break. That emphasizes you had 0 breaks at all. Let's practice putting this all together. Emily, can you tell me about your day using some of these phrases?
Sure. Okay, this morning I overslept, which threw off my whole morning routine.
Threw off. That means disrupted or made it go differently than planned.
Exactly. So I had to rush to get ready. I skipped breakfast and just grabbed a banana. Then earlier this afternoon, I stopped by the grocery store to pick up a few things. After that, I came here to record with you. And honestly, even though the day started rough, it's turned out pretty well. This morning started off great. I woke up feeling energized and ready to tackle the day.
Tackle the day. Nice. That means to approach the day with energy and determination.
Thanks. So I had my breakfast, and then I got some housework done. Later on, I had a Zoom call with a friend, and we caught up for about an hour. By the time evening rolled around, I was feeling pretty content. I cooked a nice dinner, and now I'm here with you.
By the time evening rolled around. I love that expression. It makes time sound like it's moving gently.
It does, and now here we are. Before we wrap up, let's go over some key vocabulary we used today.
Good idea. Repetition really helps with learning. First, we talked about according to plan. This means things happen the way you expected. The project went according to plan. Everything was on schedule.
Next, back to back. This means one thing right after another with no break. I had classes back to back all afternoon.
We also used turned around or turned out. Turned around means a situation improved, and turned out means how something ended up or resulted. The party turned out great, even though it rained.
Then we talked about caught up with. To catch up with someone means to talk about recent events in your lives. I haven't seen you in ages. We need to catch up.
We also discussed wind down, which means to relax gradually after being busy. After work, I like to wind down with a good book.
Another useful phrase was out of nowhere or all of a sudden, both meaning something happened unexpectedly. Out of nowhere, my old friend called me. I was so surprised.
And we talked about ran into problems, which means encountered difficulties. I ran into problems with my laptop, so I had to use my phone instead.
Finally, nailed it means you did something perfectly. I was worried about the exam, but I nailed it. Wow, Andy, we covered a lot today.
We really did. I think we gave our listeners a lot of useful tools.
Let's do a quick summary of everything we talked about.
Great idea. So today we learned how to talk about your day in English. We started with how to give an overall description of your day. Then we broke it down by time: morning, afternoon, and evening. We learned phrases for connecting different parts of your day, like after that, later on, and by the end of the day. We talked about describing emotions throughout the day, like feeling energized, drained, content, or restless. We discussed how to talk about unexpected events, using phrases like out of nowhere and came out of left field.
And we covered how to describe when things go wrong or go well. Plus, we learned tons of useful everyday phrases like catch up, wind down, pick up, and nailed it. The most important thing is that you can now describe your day in English naturally, and that's such a practical skill. You use it all the time in conversations.
Now, it's your turn. We have a question for you today.
Yes, we want you to practice what you learned. Here's today's question.
What's one interesting thing that happened to you today? Or if today was boring, what's one interesting thing that happened this week? Please write your answer in the comments below. Try to use some of the phrases we talked about today. For example, you could write, "This morning, I ran into an old friend at the coffee shop. We caught up for a while and it really made my day."
Made my day means something made you very happy. It's a lovely expression. Or you could write, "Nothing special happened today, to be honest. I just did some chores and wound down in the evening." Any answer is perfect. We just want you to practice. And please don't worry about making mistakes. That's how we learn.
We read every single comment and we love hearing about your lives. It makes us so happy to see you practicing and improving.
Before we go, if you found this helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Daily Learning with Andy if you haven't already.
We make new videos every week to help you improve your English.
We also want to hear from you about future topics. What do you want to learn next?
Yes, tell us in the comments what English topics or situations do you need help with. We make these videos for you, so your input is super valuable.
All right, everyone, that's all for today. Thank you so much for learning with us. You're all doing an amazing job. Keep practicing, keep learning, and don't give up. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.